My name is Yuri Alves. I'm from New Jersey originally, kind of back and forth from LA to New York and to Paris. And the name of my film is called Exit Road. It's a film that plunges you into the mindset of a man recently released from prison who is trying to battle his addiction. So it's sort of a, you're sort of plunged into this nightmare of a day, and through this day and his search for redemption, he confronts all of his demons from the past. At least my attempt was to try to talk about addiction, not only from a literal sense, but from a metaphorical sense as well. We all are sort of drawn into things that overpower us. It's 13 minutes of, punch to the throat, It's 13 minutes of really raw intensity, and I've had the great fortune of working with a great lead actor, Dane Sanseverino. I think his performance alone is worth watching it on the big screen. I'm really excited about this. I really am. I've never done anything that's this intense. Well, the film is grown out of the neo-realist style, so you have a lot of non-actors with actors, and that fusion creates a lot of interesting things, while you're shooting, obviously, because they're not trained. Because of the subject matter, it's a very sensitive, so I think that the lack of professionalism that we had while we're shooting allowed the film to be more alive. Usually I'm like to be very symmetric. I don't know, I have like a sort of visual sense that things need to be very perfect on the frame, and I was able to let loose from the addiction of that and able to embrace a whole new spirit of filmmaking that really reminded me of when I really first started picking up a camera. And it's kind of messy, but it's alive. I don't even know if I could have ever done this movie any other way. I don't think that it would have came together the way it did. It's not a festival of big name stars. It's really about the films, and it's such a breath of fresh air to be at a festival like that. And I love the staff and the movies that play here. Usually like hard-hitting, gritty films and bold movies that they select. They embrace independent cinema, and it has very much, like people like John Cassavetes comes to mind. These great mavericks of independent cinema. I feel like this is it honors that. I had the great fortune of winning here with a short film that I made, the last film I made called Broken Clouds, and I had a great time last time, and I'm really honored to be premiering my film here, of all places. This is the festival that I wanted it to premiere anyway, so it just ended up working out that way. To be back here where they've shown me a lot of love, and I'm really, it's very encouraging, and so I love this festival. Stay cool, stay indie.